Hey guys, with Time 6 back with Death Note. This is episode 3 called Dealings. If you enjoy the video, enjoy our content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you can check out our full reactions on Patreon. Also early access if you don't want to wait for the next episode. So make sure you check that out. And let's get started right away.
There are 14 people who claim to either know Kira or who have seen him. All 14 accounts were followed up on and carefully documented. However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available. And lastly, this week there were an additional 21 people who called in claiming to be Kira. We didn't want to rule anything out, so we followed standard procedure and created files for all 21 of them.
This guy's talking like
All
the
right,
beat.
on to the victim.
When he was reading.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I just read 80
So
pages.
monotone and
Further investigation, we found that all of them occurred between the hours of 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. on weekdays, local time, with 68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Weekends and holidays appear to be the exception to this rule, as the times of death vary much more widely than during the week.
That information is extremely relevant for us. It suggests that given the times of death, our suspect could very well be a student.
damn.
Based on the fact that Kira's only killing criminals, I think it's safe to assume that he's driven by a very idealistic notion of justice. It's highly possible he may even aspire to be some sort of godlike figure. We're dealing with an individual who has a very childish concept of right and wrong.
Oh, childish.
In particular, I want to know if photos of the victims were made available to the public in Japan.
They
I'll
were?
leave it to you.
This guy must be a smart guy, yo.
Yeah, how you that smart?
Chief,
He's just picking up on all the things needed.
he's
Sherlock Holmes.
Sleeping much?
Glad you could join us for dinner.
Oh, true.
You hungry, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, what the fuck? No way.
Shit,
Is that...
Yo.
that's the chief, right?
That's a cheap
Yeah.
stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And now it makes sense.
So look,
I see. Well, Daddy's a policeman. And that must be the reason why you're so confident. That's right. It's easy for me to hack into Dad's computer on a home network, so I can copy the files I need without
Wow.
leaving a trace. This way,
He's
I
got
can
so much
keep
more
track of
interesting.
your investigation.
Until like L becomes,
Yeah.
suspect about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was probably going to be like, okay,
How does this guy have all the
he's
information?
related to one of you guys.
Yeah.
dad's file.
Like, how is the police information getting leaked? It's probably one of you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Looks like the police are already beginning to suspect a student. I guess that means you're in trouble. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That sound right to you, Ryuk? So what's your point? In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause
In
of
other
death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I? Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more
nice.
entertainment now.
That is smart.
Yeah.
Change your times.
Yeah.
So during working hours.
Back at it.
Well, now they're getting killed while
During
they're-
school, yeah. Yeah, he could never be suspected.
Inmate 148, what's wrong? Snap out of it!
Snap out of Snap out of your heart attack.
I believe Kira is telling us that not only can he kill from a distance, but he can also determine the time of death.
How do you deduce that?
Something's
Genius.
not right.
Because he's killing them
As soon
every
as
hour.
we began
probably.
to suspect that Kira might be a student, the pacing of the killings changed, as if to contradict that theory. Coincidence? No. Too convenient. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information.
Bruh. Look at this guy.
This is a direct
This
challenge.
guy's a
to me.
genius.
By now, he should be starting to suspect someone with connections to the police.
Oh.
So
Oh,
Kira has
playing
found
chess
a
now.
way to obtain information from the task force headquarters. L will investigate the police, and they will be investigating L.
Jeez.
I'm not the one who's going to find out.
It's a
Damn.
divide and
I can
conquer
let the
thing.
police do that for
Exactly.
me. And when they do, that's when I'll eliminate him.
Well, it turns out he was right. Every single one of those victims' names and photos were broadcast to the Japanese public, and then they died. Unlike some of them, though, we're out there investigating this case wearing police IDs with our names and photos on them. Anybody with a computer can find out who we are. We don't hide our faces. We're out in the open.
Jeez.
Sir,
Damn,
the
calling him
truth
out.
is we could be killed by Kira at any time. There are 141 people in the police force who have access to classified information regarding the investigation. I am sure that somewhere in this list of police officers and the people closest to them,
I can narrow it down.
we will find our
141.
suspect.
He's gonna find a student.
They probably all have kids though.
You got a
That
second?
are students.
Yeah, this is moving fast. He's so close.
You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
That's all you wanted to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, just
The
say
fuck?
it.
Why don't you
Could've
just
said
say
that.
that from the time, yo?
And he's being like creeped out.
Oh, sweat.
Who that?
Pop the molly, I'm sweating.
That's a problem. I'll have to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Damn.
Let's say you have a human who is due to live until the age of 60, and a god of death wrote that this person would die at 40. 60 minus 40 equals 20. Now those 20 years taken from someone in the human world are added to that god of death's life.
Damn.
So it means that as long as we don't slack off,
Well-
even if someone was to shoot us in the head, or stab us in the heart with a knife, a god of death cannot die. On the other hand, no matter how many names you write in your death note, your lifespan will not increase. That is the first difference between gods of death and humans who possess a death note.
Yo.
That's something about Shinigami that I haven't heard before. Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. And do you have any idea why?
Damn.
Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head.
Oh, this
Not
guy's the
only that,
Terminator.
we see their lifespan as well.
Jeez.
Their name and lifespan?
Like a
That's
game.
right. I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now.
What are those numbers?
If I converted that to human time, I could tell you how many years you've got left. If a Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up, he can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami.
Oh shit, really?
But
Oh, see, I
only
told
if
you
the
he's gonna make a
is
deal,
made.
yo.
One
Yo,
that's been
hold,
with
hold.
us since
Deal.
ancient times. And what's the deal? The price for having a Shinigami's eyes
It's your life.
It's
is
ridiculous.
half of that person's remaining lifespan.
Oh
That's all
shit.
it is.
Oh, that's a lot.
Half is a
Remaining
lot.
Yeah.
lifespan. If I agree, I'll be able to know everyone's name just by looking at them.
Jeez, he
Not
fucked
worth
up.
If I
it.
had that power, the death note would only be easier to
He
use.
got greedy, yo. He got greedy.
Yeah.
Don't.
What'll it be, Light?
It's not worth
Is it
it.
a deal?
I got greedy.
Plus, if he kills him,
They don't know for sure.
yeah,
then.
then they'll know for sure,
Yeah.
right?
Well, no, because what if it's an accident?
No, it's pretty convenient at that point, I think.
Because they know
Just
people are
write
dying.
something other than a heart attack, right? Like
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know,
They
Could
can't
do
check.
like a
criminal
car
jumps
accident,
him
right?
or something.
Yeah.
If-
Remember what you did in the first episode with
yeah.
Truck.
the truck?
But nah, it's not worth it, man. Like
Yeah,
half
the
of his
life
life.
thing?
No
Yeah.
way.
Why does that Shinigami even need half his life, man? Just
Because
So
he's
he
gonna
can
die.
live
To
long.
keep
no,
keep
I mean
himself,
like
right?
this guy's killing so many people. He's getting all their lives.
No, I thought it's only if he does it.
It's only if the Shinigami puts
It's
it.
only
Not
if,
if the
it's
human
only
does it,
if the Shinigami.
Oh,
writes
but
in
he
his
writes
book.
it that
the
in
There's
human-
two
not
books,
for the
right?
It
human.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. At the end of
Oh.
the day, he's
Or is
greedy
there?
because
Or
he
one
wants
book.
that life to
Yeah.
live longer. So it doesn't matter.
So wait, it's the whatever lifespan you have left or your total lifespan?
What do you have left?
Okay.
Because he was saying if
Because
he was
then
gonna
what
live
if the
50
half
years.
is what you're
Yeah.
already at, and then you just die right now?
No, he's
Oh,
like-
what you have left, yeah.
He's never going to disclose that information, though, right?
Yeah, he said he's gonna. If he has to make the deal for him too.
If you would know, like, when you're gonna die, would you want to know?
No.
So then you
Yeah,
now
that's,
there's a rush. Like you have a certain thing. Like okay, if you have 5 years left to live, you're gonna live it to like the fullest capacity instead of just saying, you know, I'm gonna start
No,
tomorrow.
then you're
Well,
gonna be tunnel
but
vision
here's
on
the
just
thing, though.
making your life perfect, and you're gonna end up
No,
ruining
no, no.
your
That
life.
doesn't matter. That matters for us because Light over here has a sick power. He can kill
No,
anyone.
he's asking about us.
Us over here?
Yeah, like if you
Would
can
you wanna
know when
know?
you're gonna die, would you want to know?
No.
No.
Really?
Why the fuck
Yeah.
would you want to know that?
No,
I don't want to know.
I don't know.
no, I wouldn't.
Nah,
Really?
bro. You'd start the instant you
I don't
find
want
that
that pressure,
information. Your life would change forever. You live differently forever.
Yeah.
How about you find out you're gonna die next year?
You're done.
to the
Tough.
date, right?
Tough.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna like do whatever I can
But
to like make
yo,
sure I
you're
make
gonna
a
be
difference.
fucked.
No, you're gonna be
You're gonna be
scrambling to
hiding.
make
Yeah.
your life perfect.
Yeah,
And
literally.
by
every day.
doing that, maybe your life will get even
Be
more
shit.
fucked.
Well,
Like,
wouldn't you be
it'll
like
shit?
Wouldn't you be depressed? You're gonna
Because
die
let's say
next year.
you
Yeah.
go on vacation to enjoy yourself,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be on vacation. You're gonna have that pressure. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die,
Fuck,
yeah.
man.
But then
Next year.
But then you get to like know like you know what, you're gonna make a difference to whoever you want to make a difference to for in that year.
You
like
could die
either
next year,
your
you could die
family,
next
Okay,
your
I
loved
guess if you're
one.
being
You are
selfless,
going
then
to
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
So would you be
But
a
in that
predator?
sense, in that
Yeah.
sense.
Would you be like fucking what's his name, Heisenberg? Because in that situation,
Oh, like in Heisenberg.
he
Yeah.
had cancer, right? He thought he had
Yeah.
cancer, so he became this
Yeah,
fucking
he just ruined everyone's
Don.
life.
Yeah.
He just fucked everything up. Like,
Well, it depends, because then you don't have to live. Honestly, you don't have to live like a good guy. You're about to die, so do whatever you
On
want.
your like last week, just go and rob a bank or rob.
True. So if everyone
rob
knew,
someone.
there would be
Well,
like
that's
pure
just
chaos
dumb,
out
because
there.
the
That's
cops
for
are
sure.
gonna shoot you in the head, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a chance you might escape
Yeah, let's-
and get
let's-
help your family
let's
out.
get back to the episode though.
It's like you could be like a reckless drug dealer.
So do you
Yeah.
think if you know
Shoot
your
mans.
if you know like when you're gonna die, that then your death timeline changes because right away let's say you start smoking or you start doing this and that, you get cancer, you die sooner because
I
you know
think it's
you're
that
gonna die
paradox
sooner.
of what you do will end up at that time span, no matter what, right?
So no, because you know your time span now, you just change your whole life because
No,
of
but that changes why you're at that time span. You see what I'm saying?
It's like a chicken and an egg kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's,
So
it's
yo,
hard to,
back to episode.
it's
Yo.
hard to answer.
yeah.
So yo, we learned so much revelations.
There's so much shit happening.
First, the cop is the guy's dad.
Yeah, the
chief.
The chief.
The chief, yeah, not even the cop. The chief. Chief investigator, yo.
And L is snapping, yo. This guy's too smart. This guy can like deduce everything.
Yo, I think that's a little too convenient that he's getting all the answers.
To be honest, L's not that smart. Obviously,
No,
if
right now
fucking-
he's a freaking genius.
obviously
Bro,
if
this guy knows
information
everything.
leaks, right? Then you know that the leak
Yeah.
has to
I mean,
come from
yeah,
the
like-
source.
like
it
we
makes
said it
sense
too.
how he got his information, but like still, like he's drawing parallels effortlessly.
But like,
The
how did he know
deduction
he's a
that-
student? Why not? He could be
Because
just
of the-
working.
Yeah, it could be a worker, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Like he could be working 9 to 5 too. Let's
But-
say, right?
It's true though. How do
Like
you
I'm
trust
student.
L? L could be.
No,
fucking-
for me it was the deduction where it's like, oh, this person needs the person's face. That's very specific that a normal person wouldn't think of.
Well, that's
Right?
why
Yeah,
you're not
no,
normal.
that's like
That's the
you-
thing.
Yeah, that's something like you can't even fathom.
Yeah.
yet, right? Like we only know about it because
'Cause
we're
it-
told it. But for him, L, he has no idea the idea of what Death Note is.
Yeah.
Like, how's he gonna even think about that?
And then the second revelation was
Yeah.
what was the second one? There was another one.
He's related to a police officer.
No, that was the first one.
The
The
trade, the trade with the eyes.
No, that was
No,
like
no,
No,
there's
someone's
another one.
following him, right? Like,
No, what are you talking about?
There's revelation that shit we learned, you know.
Yeah, about the eyes.
remember
And
the
that
eyes.
someone's
That was
following
the second
him.
one?
So you think L is the person that's sending that? He's like has an agent just following all the families of the police officers, the 151.
That makes the most sense, right?
so imagine 104 police officers,
51.
and you need
41.
151.
41.
Okay, 141 times 4. Let's say wife and 2 kids.
Bruh.
That's a lot of police officers. Do they even have that
Yeah, what the
resource?
hell?
Because he's saying they would have
Or maybe
resource
just
for
one
like
person.
50.
No, it's only if it's a student, right?
Yeah.
So
We're
now
only
the-
following students. Now
But,
narrow it
okay,
down.
so let's say every officer has 2 kids. Realistically, some might have 5, some might have 1. Like that's a lot though.
Okay,
You know,
yeah, I guess.
like, and he said that they only have resources for 50.
Yeah.
Right. So who could this guy be? Do you think?
No,
he'd
that was
be
his
like-
assumption, right?
No, but he seems like a smart guy too. So he, I think his assumptions are gonna be pretty correct.
Yeah, the last revelation I just remembered when the Shinigami was explaining the Death Note part. He said when the Death Note is finished.
Yeah, what does
So
that
what the
mean?
fuck
Yeah.
does that mean? It
So
means
that
it can end, right?
It's a certain amount of pages, and that's
Yeah.
it. So why'd he?
Or
break
it doesn't
L?
mean like, well, if it burns up, like it could go either way.
Oh, true. So then, Kira can save his own life by just saying, you know what, I want you to leave me alone. I'm gonna burn this book and I'll be gone. Right?
Did he try and burn it already?
No,
'Cause he
was
can
just
get
testing
rid
it.
of
He was testing the
machine.
trap.
Oh yeah.
Shinigami.
But this got so way more interesting, yo. Now there's
much
actual
more
like plot points and chess maneuvers, yo.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
like they're playing chess, you know.
But it's going pretty quickly though. Like, they're
Yeah, I feel
already-
like next
yeah.
episode he's gonna find out it's light.
Yeah. This guy's progressing so quickly.
How many seasons are there?
One.
Like, does it?
But it's like 37 episodes.
Oh, so okay, that's alright.
Well,
So
Light
there's a
is
lot-
playing chess too, bro. He has them, fighting each other now.
Yeah, he wanted them to
Divide
find
and
out. Right?
conquer thing, dog.
Yeah.
The most used tool
Yeah.
probably in all of the world,
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was Death Note episode 3 Dealings. Let us know down below what you guys thought of the episode or reaction. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below. Would you want to know when you die? Yes or no?
And
Why?
what would you do when you do know?
Yeah, we want to know what you guys think. And if you want early access, you can get that on Patreon. Make sure you check that out. Also, full reaction we do now. That's a Patreon exclusive. So make sure you support us there. And see you next video. Peace.